Hello, my name is J.R. Bjarnson, and for my regular subscribers, I'm happy to announce that I got a hold of Meta Ray-Ban Smart AI-powered glasses. And I'm so happy that I got a hold of them, and I didn't just reach out and say, hey, I would like some glasses. I actually had the idea to write a Braille book called Learning Braille for a Good Cause. And in that book, I was going to demonstrate how to read Braille. And then it kind of just snowballed. When people asked what was the book for, I said I want to use all the funding, all the money raised from that book to purchase Meta Ray-Ban glasses. Why Meta Ray-Ban glasses? Because they have a camera and an AI that helps you with simple tasks. So, you know, being blind and all, I thought that would actually be good for me and life-changing, like being able to read menus and being able to know what my surroundings are. If I don't know where I am, I can just ask Meta, what am I looking at? And it will tell me the outside of the store, if the store has a name, and if it doesn't have a name, you know. One time I was visiting my boss, and sometimes his house is a little hard to find, so luckily I know his address by heart. So I asked, hey Meta, what's the address on this house? And it was able to tell me, as long as there's numbers on the house, what the address was. That was life-changing in itself. If I'm at a restaurant and I'm trying to read the menu, I'll ask Meta for questions like, do they have any deep-fried pickles on this menu? Do they have any steak on this menu? And Meta will just look for those things and tell me if they do or if they don't. Sometimes it does a great job reading entire menus. Other times it's just giving me the headlines of what each thing is. Anyway, would you like to see them? Here they are, and this is what the case looks like. Inside the case, I open it, and the glasses are in there. They are currently in the case charging, but it's green, so the green indicator light means they're good to go. So if you don't mind, I would love to show you some examples of how the glasses work. So here it is, not sponsored. These glasses were purchased from the help of my friends and family. Even a lovely friend from Ontario pitched in and donated $50. If you're wondering about that Braille book, it's still coming out. I've moved it to May 20th, and I'm still going to sell the Braille book because I think people would love to learn how to read Braille. So I am connected into the glasses now. I'm wearing the glasses. When you have these glasses, you have to make sure your MetaView app is running in the background, because the glasses run off the app and they also run off a cell phone connection, like a Wi-Fi or a data connection. So let's demonstrate some of the voice commands, some of the things I like about these glasses, and I think you'll really get a kick out of them. So we're going to use the Insta360 Go 3S as an external microphone. Hey Meta, what am I looking at?
You're looking at a camera that is mounted on a tripod.
Nice. Hey Meta, what is on my desk?
On your desk, there is a brown wallet, a pair of earbuds, a phone, and a tablet.
Thank you. So it said on my desk there is a brown wallet. So unfortunately, it does get a little bit of things incorrect sometimes. What it thinks is a wallet is actually the Meta Ray-Ban case where the glasses sit. So that's not a wallet. And this is where I'm fortunate enough to have a little bit of vision, because, you know, that might have not been correct if you were completely blind. So there is some good and bad about these glasses. Let's ask Meta what's over here. So I'll say, hey Meta, what am I looking at now?
You are looking at a ring light on a stand in a laundry room.
There we go. So what Meta just said is I'm looking at a ring light on a stand in a laundry room. As you may or may not know, the laundry room is my office. This is where I do all my printing, when I'm sending out thank you Braille cards for people who want to pay $6 Canadian to get a piece of Braille written by yours truly. This is where I come to do it. This is my office. So the other thing I can ask Meta is I can say, hey Meta, what's going on in the news?
Here are the top 3 news. First, Canada probes Express Scripts over alleged anti-competitive conduct. Second, Canadians are freezing visits to the U.S. over Trump. Third, Canada strengthens border security and responds to U.S. tariffs.
So definitely a lot of things going on in between Canada and America because of the tariffs put on us by Mr. President Trump himself. So definitely things are getting more expensive here, and I can go on about that, but I'm not a political person. So these glasses are great. The best way to describe these glasses is it makes you become a content machine. As you know, or may not know, I have 46,700 followers on TikTok. And with these glasses, I can take photos and I can take videos, and I can make my whole life more social media accessible, which is something that I kind of do, but I try not to be extreme. If you push this button, you can actually take a picture. So this is what you guys look like from my point of view. Please don't judge the mess. And then we can also take a video, which I'll show you right now. We are now taking a video with the glasses. So this is what you see. This is the Insta360, and as you can tell over there, that's some kind of inception. Yes, my room is a mess, I know that. And that's the video for that part, and I find it great. The video records in 9:16 because it's meant for social media, but you know, I don't really complain about it because I have this guy, the Insta360 Go 3S, which allows me to take full 9:16 or 16:9 landscape video. So the fact that Meta AI only takes portrait videos, this doesn't really bother me at all. Anyway, that's basically the gist of these glasses. I want to take a city bus coming up on probably Tuesday. I want to see if Meta can read me the buses and what each bus says, because as much as I love our amazing Red Deer bus drivers, there's a few out there who don't really enjoy their job, or they don't have the positive vibe, and whenever I bother them, I almost feel bad for bothering them. So that was another reason why I got these glasses, because sometimes some of the bus drivers aren't educated on how to help blind people, and they just kind of give you that, oh, well, okay, I'll help you, I guess, but, you know, like, oh, you know, they kind of give you that attitude. So I got these glasses to be more independent, so I don't have to bother as many people. And there is some blind people out there, like my buddy Rick. Rick actually loves asking for help, because Rick has been blind his whole life. For him, asking for help, it's not really, as much as I've learned from Rick, he actually doesn't mind asking for help. He loves using the Be My Eyes sighted volunteer service, because he says that's what they're there for. They want to help you. As for me, I'm over here like, I want to be so independent, it's going to kill myself. You know, not like that, but I want to be so independent. That's my dream, to have complete independence. And that's why I asked for help buying these sunglasses. And thanks to the comedy show I did yesterday, I am so happy, because I was able to go to the bar. I was able to look at posters and ask the AI, you know, what is this? And I was like, wow, that's a poster of the Calgary Stampede from 1918 and 1919, I mean, and it was beautiful. So thank you so much for checking out today's wonderful video. I definitely tried to bring up the production. I tried to shoot it on my Canon SL2, and I hope I can sync up the audio. All right. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. This is J.R. Bjarnson. I will catch you in the next one. Have a safe and wonderful week. Just remember, someone loves you out there. And follow me online. Don't follow me in real life, because that'd be pretty weird. But I do appreciate you. All right. See you later. No pun intended.